Oh, where you watch? Look where you watch. Know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gag on Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV so that. Boom!
A big sound, a play a big tune.
Ja Holy Emmanuel, I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression, poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy we compare. Free and I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every.
Blue, Mr. Gargan, blue. Blue till me dance up me toe.
Oh, somebody ball out one. Somebody say take them out. Lift your hand and say mighty God. Reverse them. Move them. Pull them out. Spray them out. Every cockroach. Every rat. Every criminal. Reverse them. Every chichi boy. Pull them out. Out of parliament. Every criminal. Every scammer. Every political scammer. Whose account can't count. All of them. Whose account can't count. Back them out. Spray them. They push them. Some push up in our parliament. Then them out. I drink out the milk. Pull them out. Pull them out. Mighty God. Reverse them. Reverse them. Indict them. Mighty God. Mighty God. Mighty God. Holy Ghost. Send a Holy Ghost. Heist for them. Deport them. Out of God's house. Some people in there want get deported. Back of the yard. Send them back. Jezebel. Delilah. Send them back. Of the yard. Ahab. Send them back. Anywhere they come from. Kingston. St. Andrew. Portland. St. Mary. Me I go St. Mary.
Mind over matter. Up and running. Up, 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 up. Yeah, man. So enough of them rascal piece of pussy, you know. They need to get sent back. They need to lift up. Because when we say I go on, them people are, as a rascal, 2 foot puss them. You know. They must sharp them teeth hard, you know, for the relief money, you know. All of them rascal skin catch a fire, you know. And them know if they try to manage it that way. And them can't hide. You ever think say, you know, you can't run but you can't hide. And that is what them all when them catch up when them catch up right there so now. That's what they mean now. Them a try to do something and them can't hide. As again, me gonna say big up Dean Jackson Miller. Cause as far as me see, you're one of the best journalists who come out there and ask the hard question them. Jamaica have to give thanks to you. Because when I tell we I say, well then, you never really lick no shot, you know. You like it up on them side, me don't know. And a lot of bloggers did say the same thing. But now you come out when it really matter, and you have to big you up. Take off me ad to you. Yo, let me tell you something, man. These nasty piece of shit, you know, them just a sharpen up them teeth. And you talk about real fucking puss with 2 foot, you know. Right?
You see, Andrew Wallace come out and he might talk for the international media. And my talk so good to them, like him care. When I do a fucking presentation and just look on him, yes, sir. And when I talk to other people, well, not other people, well, the Jamaican people, can disrespect them. Just in a parliament, can talk down to the people them, he won't MP them. Well, not even one MP, on the other side. But when I say one MP, I mean the people them, because if I talk in a parliament and I make a presentation, he might talk to Jamaican people, but he don't give a shit. But you might talk to this blood clot international media now. I tell pure lies. And I go on like say, well, you know, because if this guy really care, from the first beginning, he want to set up an independent community or an independent body to oversee everything, including the opposition or the oppositions. With them, I cheer the thing as well. And at that day, I call for, you know. But them I try to sideline the thing. Again, we say big up yourself, Dion Jackson, because you have pressure. That woman here, we call herself communication minister. That woman with the moped. And you can see the wickedness in her face and the lie, or she tell lie for them. She just there as a puppet. And you go for her and now it comes so brawling now that she can't escape. Because we see one journalist are back up in one corner, come back every day, and I ask the question over and over, and then she not get nowhere. And the pressure is mounting, and I love that. I love that you fuck. Because this man there talk so good to the international media, and he don't mean a bit of what I say. Just because him there before them, and the people them still not happening. All them doing is press conference. Press conference can't stop people them from brass clad. Mosquito bite them up. People don't realize what them people are going through, you know. You know what mosquito, you know. When mosquito attack you, you know. Because remember, you know, mosquito work at night, mosquito work at day. Because when you know sure the mosquito can find you all when in your blood club bed and you cover up. Mosquito are going to your ears and are singing in your blood clot ears. So just imagine you know them condition, you know, where water circle all about the place. And people are sleep outdoor. You know, a lot of rascal disease gonna break out in Jamaica, you know. And me don't know. That's why you see you have things say, you know, who feels it knows it. And some of them shit they will talk. They never feel a mosquito bite too tough, you know. One and two bite, yes, but they never live in the heart at the ghetto when mosquito season come around and you have fucking, because remember, you know, a ghetto you have all these water settlement in a gutter, all them things there. And when rain fall, we know about that from long time. But the one you know, the one that was serious one. Because look on Manchester content. We have house and a water for over 2 weeks now hurricane gone, you know. And instead of the water and the sea from the ground, it will fucking rise. So this rascal hurricane is a disaster. On top of disaster. People have to move out, abandon them house. So the amount of mosquito will breed up. Because the mosquito, as some small little something them, you know, and look like them have eye, you know. I know what kind of eye them have. Because them coming out and drone, you know. Drone them coming out. Like them a fight war. When you have a fucking round a mosquito, you know, and you walk and you run, them a run after you, you know. I don't know them blood clot I see you. Now like them smell. Boy, I don't know, brother. Because I feel it, I know it. You run from a mosquito and they follow you. Because not one follow you, you know. Them come in a rascal drown in a circle. And I make a lot of noise. I sing in your ears. And you run and them a fucking follow you. That's how mosquito behave. And them a mosquito now are some bigger mosquito too. When them touch you, them carry a lot of disease, you know. Yeah, man, them carry a lot of disease. These mosquitoes. So just imagine, old people, you reach a certain age, your body don't have that strong immune system again. And you're not no doctor, you're not no fucking hospital. Yo, let me tell you something, people. It's kind of really touched me in a lot of way. And if you see this nasty boy here, big nose, liar, teeth in brother, dressed up in a suit and tie, well sheet clean, and coming on dry place. I talk and I tell pure lie to the international media. And then as him turning back, he might do something else. As him turning back, he might go do something else. And that's why we have to burn the nastiness them. Who come out and I come defend a piece of shit house like this. Yeah. You know me in Jamaica people no good at all. Just mouth, lip service. Him say this thing 1 minute and it means something the next minute. And look at talk to this media, this international media now. And all of a sudden him turning back. Now you have to have fucking ID if you get some aid. Why you never tell in the international media that? You know I gotta tell them that. So I'm sure so this blood clot brother are wicked at the Labour Party, Okay, you have to show TRN and ID to get blood clot food to eat. And then you are provided. Because they might try to plan some way to get people in the system with the cashless and the blood clot and the Jamaican them asleep. That's why you see sometimes I'm not sorry for them, I'm not gonna sorry for them. And right now I see it, I'm getting so cross and ignorant and angry, Because it's like people really want to sense what in the common sense, supposed to have some common sense. I know said, why, me no know. Right now the man play politics with a disaster zone. You might try to give people them them, right? Whether know them in a certain constituency, because he want to keep him labor base, because once them happy, them not going to support him, and them know them things there. And suffer the Jamaican, the PMP people, them. So them wave the white flag and surrender, and join where himself join, and come in to the parlor. That's what I do. And if Jamaican people don't wake up and stand up, that's gonna happen. Everybody I go say, well then, you know what? You have to go do this, because you want. Because I remember say it happened at the COVID, That's why a lot of people want to go take the fucking vaccine, and some of them dead and gone already. Some of them sick. Some of them still about. But that's why play a trick. And the family ever play tricks, If you don't take the vaccine, imagine, look at Labour Party come say. That dirty boy named Christoph Tong. When we call him Christoph Tong anyway. If you not take the vaccine and you get water, imagine that. A government minister go tell you, say, in a pandemic, to take a vaccine, if you don't want to take it, your right, if you don't want to take something. Your constitutional right. And because you got blood love, blackmail the people them now. And say, well, then take the vaccine and you get water. That's the Labour Party. And them still in power. And we don't see nothing wrong with that. We don't see nothing wrong with that. And that Nanny and Paul Bogle them brass lad, go through all them brass lads for them things there. And Una come make them like a blood clot. He idiot boy, yeah. Right? Well, yeah, and I like saying we win a fair election, And massage all election when we win, And bully him away. Bulldozer him way in. 2016 election, a one seat him win by when he beat Roger Simpson. And that seat when win by, it's questionable. But because PMP is a distant party, they never. If it was them on the other side, you think PMP will win by one seat and then make it go like that? Yo. And that's what I say, politics have a fight. If you say politics, you have to fight with fire. You have to fight fire with fire. You can't blood clot and fight like say, well then, No. We not get nowhere. Now get nowhere. Boy, when we say I go on to Jamaica, it's kind of really because these people look on budgeting now, and then valves run out, and I go and I say, well then, I lie budget hotel. Daryl valves run out and go like a lie budget hotel, you know. So this is the thing. Him set a principle at Jamaica where everybody a thief now, you know, because him set it as a prime minister. So him can't talk for nothing. Imagine thing I come for the people, nobody not suffer at Kingston. He had come for the people and the people might thief it out. A airport. What can go, sir? And then a government minister come out with him argument like say, well then, all these he had come in and they never you have nothing and go missing and rate and lele like a lie Bujubant and a tell. This is how the government steer. People, Jamaican, want to better prepare. Tell me that last night, you know, for what to come, you know. Because I can't see the vision, you know. I want to prophesy something right now too. You see them JLP there, MP there. A lot of them are going to wrestle disease quick sooner than later, you know. Yeah, man. Because enough of them is all grandma and granddad, you know. And them are fight it when it's supposed to. Enough of them they were supposed to retire and relax, you know. But the corruption will kill them. And money can't save them. You have Desmond Mackenzie, you have Babsy Grange, you have but I brother you should have Manchester name, Manayard. You have so much of them. We're supposed to relax now. That justice minister boy there. Watch yourself if you're not going to hear it. So some of them just take time and you're gonna have things that are going, you know, gotta go work in one mischievous way, you know. Believe you me. Cause remember, you know, money can't save life, you know. So you can grab. Just like when you know blood clot gone, you can't carry it, you know. But you know, you get a mandate for rule. I wanna treat the Jamaican people like that. You not do nothing. All now, some people not getting no rest, like you just do some little thing. And most of the cleanup work go on and you not do it. And the citizens of Jamaica do it. And as a Jamaican stay all the while, resilient, and always get helping on. So when I go come now, and all that money when I get, when I go pocket all the money there, and then I come with a bill and I estimate and say I sell it, spend it in operation and clean up. Most of the things when the people clean up, the citizens they don't get no money to do it. But I come with a bill with it, feed it. One of you understand what I say. I see a lot of people just start take them saw, them cutlass, clean up a lot of road, where the government never blood clot, do nothing, the soldier don't come out and do nothing. But yet, watch and see the bill will come and talk about this is cleaning up bill and all them things. When the place already clean up, it's free already. So they're going to find all different type of way to chop money. These 2 foot puss them. Boy, I don't know. People are now wake up. Anyway, hear this nastiness. You might talk to the international media, you know, because it might make them feel good. And them, we don't have, well, they could have a clue what go on still, you know, don't ramp with these people. But hear this con boy, nastiness. You hear him?
Our road infrastructure back to some semblance of normalcy so that people can take their lives into their own hands once again. And then, of course,
you might talk about road infrastructure, right? As I'm saying just now, a lot of the road they will clean up. Ordinary people go there with them cutlass and go in and work, you know, and clean up road. Me see it with my eye, you know. Nothing to do with government minister or the soldier, them and nothing. But believe you me, put my neck on the block. He might come with a bill for them things there. I saw them get for pocket money too. And then I'll call it a clean-up operation. That's how it costs much million to clean up the road. And when them road is clean already and nobody don't get a penny out of it. This is how these bomber world government are run. And yo. Let me tell you something, you know. Let me tell you something. Boy, pour a cup of tea, man, because boy, this thing I get out of hand. To me, it'll get more than fucking in a hand. He might go come with a bill and talk about how much million to do cleanup operation. When most of the work, them see man come with all them bulldozer, bulldozer, me see it and try to help out and clean up road. And clear the road them. They don't get the money to do it. But a big bill will come now, go include all them work that when the people do already. And so them will get rich. After the suffering of blood clot poor people. And them not see it. Dana, you not see that. Vegas, you not see that. Macadamia, you not see that. When you come in a big stinking mouth. Eh? Oh, I'm telling you, man. When you not going to benefit, you know, them are going to benefit. Because I'm going to talk about US give 12 million before and then an additional 10 million. That's 24 million alone. That does a drop in the ocean because they're going to keep on get money, you fuck. From all over the World Bank, all these things. The amount of lot of money where them people will get. And you don't know where to go spend on. Because right away the food as well. They're going to thief the food. They're going to do all kind of blood clot things. And play a game with it. Okay, you can here come at Rascla airport and people them in a clean clothes. A thief, Rascla, fridge, and all them things, those are the people them things. Refrigerator, stove, all them things there. Eh? That boy have to go down, you know. If he go down, he's supposed to go down. I don't know why they want Jamaica really a place still, you know. But something gonna happen. And that's something I'm gonna keep on saying, Jamaican, prepare. That's all I can say, you know, for what to come, you know. Because I know say, well, it's not gonna pretty. In the weeks and months and years ahead, we're gonna hear some dismal thing around happen in Jamaica. And something have to give. Something have to give. Believe you me. Something have to give, man. This guy here is a blood clot, dressed up in a clean clothes. And the fucking sin with upon him. He not see it. Alright?
We will move simultaneously into the reconstruction phase, and that will be another area in which we would be seeking to partner with the US, particularly in this phase, with investments in infrastructure, technology transfer, and getting commerce back on its feet in Jamaica. So again, Mr. Undersecretary, thank you for coming with your team. Your charge of affairs has been working very.
You my talk. You my talk nice and squeegee and smooth to the international media. Like him innocent. I don't mean a word them I say. Because I do this press conference. People them not get no aid in a certain places. And people are ball out say, well, you know, you have to have fucking ID to get food. I never hear that yet, you know. I know this is where it gone to. And you ever talk nice to them people, yeah? For sure, so this man a really con man, you know. He don't like Jamaican people. And when me hear people that defend him, like Dana, Vegas, and here comes the one name, right, here comes the one name, what? Big broad tough back, Macadamia, man. And nothing now going for you, it looks irrelevant, right? You should be ashamed of yourself. And you say your sister, they were Waterford, not really turn good and you look after her. But you come fucking come and talk about disrespect. Or you talk about disrespect. What disrespect? Who disrespectful like the Prime Minister to him own people? Yo.
Very hard and doing quite a great job here in Jamaica. Again, thank you on behalf of the Jamaican people. Welcome Under Secretary Lewin and his team to Jamaica, and to immediately say thanks on behalf of the people of Jamaica for the support that you have given, which you have now increased from 12 million US dollars with an additional 10 million US dollars, which will go right into the humanitarian relief and support effort. The United States was one of the first responders of our international partners who would have come to give support. And that support was particularly invaluable, particularly in the logistics operations, which your helicopters would have augmented. There are many communities in Jamaica that would have been marooned, and the only way to get to
I'll know them not get no help. So it's blood clot boy wicked and lie. And you happen again. The Venezuela people government send a plane with a lot of aids, you know. And you know, so none of them not go there. No government minister is not there to welcome the people them because they don't want to make it look. They don't want to see, make the American them see, them a deal with Venezuela. Imagine that, you know. And Venezuela, they're the people them who used to give them free oil. Them people are some blood clot, traitor, and wicked, and this is Jamaican people, and I look upon it, you know. Them make them brainwash them. But we're not gonna live to regret it. And, well, if we don't live, because someone got dead off. Especially at this time, yeah. Enough of our labor right get fucked, you know. But what I try to do is try to make them get food. Because them know, the council, them know who want to vote for them. And that them I do. I play politics with a disaster zone like this. When you have young kids, so PMP people are the young kids, baby and old people are suffer, and they don't give a fuck. You want to tell me, say, and then this man come with a slogan now, in the election, talk about choose Jamaica, blood clot. Them are people that know how to really, I don't know. And Jamaica buy them things there. Jamaican buy them things there. They know to market. Tell lies and market. Thief and market. Market me. Are the same thing with Christopher Tufton. When name a woman, because him and cheat on his wife. Look at the amount of money we waste. Market me. With a market. They must set up a little thing and can the people them. Because remember, you know, we have JIS, Jamaica Information Service. That is a information service where it's supposed to be independent. Whosoever party in a power, they're supposed to carry, they're supposed to carry all the government work and advertisement. Right? So what kind of market me you're gonna set up when you have JIS? We used to work at JBC, you know. Yeah, man, we used to work at JBC. And you have JIS, right, as you come in at JBC from the Odeon Avenue, there, so, and come in at JBC. JIS is a building right on the left hand side, you're walking at JBC. Right? We know all of them people there. Robert's son used to be the manager over there, so. And that was a fear. Because JIS always a fear, you know. But now it changed. Because Andrew will change everything and bring everything in a corruption. JIS is not like the JIS before. Andrew will change up that. Him change up every fucking thing. And a lot of people don't even know them things there. So we don't need no blood clot government minister. If you come in a government and I come create nothing but market me, for market health and wellness. And what happened now? Money gone in a pocket. All them things the Jamaica sit down and make them people are really, and them fucking go hospital and can't get a bomber clot scan. Because a scan them fucking pay for it. But yet them spend much blood clot, million. But market me. And nobody never see the company. Nobody never see what them do. Those are something from paper. That's what them all do. And people, if you know, all of them blood clot minister, 1 billion or a million here, you know, out of only, you know. And yet them get a big bag of money for them pay. Them raise them one pay. And the people who work the hardest, them can get no raise up here. Hotel work, all them things there. When I idiot or something, people, what I'm doing now? Boy, it make me fucking really angry, you know, in a way, you know. You see, him a run the country, his wife in a parliament, at the head of parliament, talk down the people on the show, talk down the people, lock off mic when she ready. Boy, me a blood clot, tell you, you know. Nah, man. When we see them things, you know, sometimes I want to call me eye. Because, you know, sometimes you see something and you say, blood clot, now. This can't be right. Eh? That could never happen in a British parliament. Nah, man. You have to behave with integrity. So they don't have no integrity at all. But no, we have no side. When we say no side, no part in the government. Everybody don't have, none of them don't have that. Because one them checks them in a power, them checks them in a power. I ain't a work like that. But only in Jamaica, because people would travel and know, like when we are talking now, some people never, some people, you know, there's a lot of people too, you know. That's why them people don't like education. They want the people to be dumb. Because when them come and talk a big word, they don't understand the word, but they just go with it. And I say, oh yeah, the Prime Minister say, but they don't mean what them say. So them hold what them say, and at them people that them want. Not like the PNP party who promote education. And the record is there. So anybody want to come brass like challenge that? Because you always one of the fool in the JLP supporters them. Not all of them. But some of them darker than a bomber clad. We have dark night, you know. And you can't even see your hand, you know. I saw them dark, you know. And at them people JLP want, them party, as them supporter, we cheer them on. Because if you never have them people they would never go on like how them are going. They want to come down for them pumps and pride. But because them have them dark people that's why other day when things go on and Joel say, well then I tell the people to go protest. All them things there. Do a counter protest when Mark Wallen come out. When I talk about the fucking drill. All them things they shut down, you know. Drill for gang get 5,000. They might tell someone about 30 million feet. And all on that, yo. You see, but this, I may say again, people, Jamaicans, prepare for what to come. Honestly, not yet, you know. Me talk this all the while, I keep talking it. This can make them or break them. This rascal thing now. Because, you know, them say the more the monkey climbing, the more I'm exposed, you know. So this hurricane, where them say hurricane, or some people talk about different things, say it's man-made. I don't know upon that level, because I don't really deal with conspiracy and things like that. But sometimes you have to look on certain things. But whatever, it can make them more powerful or break them. This might be the rascal nail in the coffin for them. Because they go on till them bomber clad expose. And then when them expose now, then the bigger master them, I will drop on them. And that's how me see it. But me know what's gonna happen still. A lot of them grandies them. We're supposed to retire a long time, but them still there because the money is so sweet, power so sweet, them still is there. Some of them can't hardly move. Sleeping at parliament all the while. But them narrow slot leave because the thing too sweet. You know when they come in like, you know, you have some rascal people, you know. Me know enough of them too, you know. But them get in at them blood clot, quick money thing, and sweet them get a lot of chance, you know, to do certain things and come out of certain shit. And when I do it and go digital legit in a business, they not do it. Because the money so nice and sweet and they keep on doing it till when them end up losing all. Losing them freedom. When them come out, they not even do nothing too tough with their money if you don't invest it. So them turn up pop. A lot of them, me know a few of them well. So we talk with experience, you know. And that with these people. Either this hurricane or break them or make them. That's why I say Jamaican people prepare for what to come. Because it's gonna be deadly. Because I never know how to live to see Jamaica look like this. Like a war zone. Because I remember I never go through a lot of hurricane. But not like this. Which hurricane ever passed through Jamaica like this? Where, yo, people, and sometimes some things that we don't see it, you know. Things are going to emerge where they're going to be a shocker, you know. If things are going to emerge where there'll be a shocker, just believe me upon that. So we don't see nothing yet. And just like I come here and say, Jamaican prepare for what to come. So all that tonight too. Let that thing where we no weakness yet. I go come out in the light. Because it's in the dark right now, you know. But remember, you know, and you're going to find a lot of people missing and dead people. Rotten body you're going to find too, you know. Because them can't blood clot hide it, you know. Because one thing with social media, we have to give thanks for it. Because social media, that's why I'm afraid of social media like that. Because if whenever we and the bigger part of the social media family, a lot of things are not really exposed. Remember, you know, if it wasn't social media, you know have Noel Maitland when you want to name, police boy that killed Dana Lee. He would not sleep on the road and walk. If it wasn't social media. Because the mainstream media, they're going to cover it up. Once them get a hint, that's what they're going to do. A lot of rascal case where the government never want to expose. Social media expose it. So they're afraid like puss. We are one of the weapons where they're afraid for. So we never have that one time. And just Jamaica alone, the whole world afraid for social media. Put it that way there. Because the truth is there. When the media them fucking pussyfoot around and cover up things, social media come out with it. And they don't like social media. And then they come talk about don't listen to false news and rate. Him are the bomber all false. You pussy. And you are the false operation. You and your colleagues them. Nation wrong and the whole of you. That's why I don't hate social media like that. And people have positive information. We can't take it. But we're not gonna do. It's like my mind Goliath it killed blood clad with a sling and a stone, you know. Remember, you know. So them things that can't work again and that go on. And that is the rascal thing right now. Social media is you put it in that context of yeah. So that go rascal bringing it down. Yeah man. So in at the end of the day, people on wicked circle me say I go on. Wicked circle me say I go on. And as I me say, you know, me there and me a talk and me a do my things. But me not publicize what me a do. Because me always do things and me never publicize it and things like that. So, you know, cause me not do this thing I feel like and things like that. You do it because it's a voice. It's a platform. You can talk where you want to fucking talk. Who like it, who not like it, fucking bite it. And that's how me see it. Who cares? Because that's how me see it. The truth is the truth. And that me deal with. Me not join a side. Me not jump on a bandwagon. And if you're going to be some celebrity some more, and big some more, me I call you out. And we say this as well. By saying that, we saying this. You see, sometimes you talk see certain things, you get the ideas, and you know, your ancestor will tell you. I mean, say this, you know, you say you're not afraid to call out people name, no matter how big them is. A lot of people, lot of boy and girl pick what them talk about and who one name them call because they're afraid. Oh, no blood clot, no fuck off. Me was a rascal. Well, me have all Usain Bolt memorabilia in my place all about, right? So him a me rascal general. When them fucking who sure them have the athletes in a Stratford, me not that far from this, you know. Me can see right from me there and hear everything clear. Just on the road up there, sir. We can go from the balcony and hear everything clear like a whistle. When them say, mark, get, set, and hear the gun go off, it's like you look on it. When you can look on it on your television, and you turn on your television, and you listen the commentary from where I come from up there, so. Yeah, man, and it's nicer that way there. Because it's clear like a whistle. Because it's so near, you go on your balcony, you can hear it clear. Anybody around us can, you see it, so. Usain Bolt used to be my wrestler. Man, me praise and respect. But let me tell you something now. Because I'm not afraid to talk things. I talk it all the while. Usain Bolt is one of the man where this man, him a one of them, I know him alone, you know. But him a one of them. Make Andrew Wallace still in a power, you know. And that piss me off bad, you know. Yeah. Because remember, you know, Usain Bolt 10 times, well, I talk about 10 times, 100 and plus more time. And you can't even put a number upon it. More than Andrew Wallace. Andrew Wallace is not a talent, you know. He's a thief. The only talent him have is thief and use him head as a con man. So Usain Bolt do things for the world and do things for Jamaica. What him do for Jamaica? Him not nobody. So Usain Bolt have the chance. And him charm Usain Bolt and make Usain Bolt just, boy, I tell you, Usain Bolt couldn't make this man bring him down long time from the SSL fucking saga. But Usain Bolt, I try, it look like him not really a patriot for fucking Jamaica. A lot of people are disguised and go on like say, well, you know, but they're afraid to do the right thing, you know. Usain Bolt do the right thing. This boy gone on long time. Because Usain Bolt petticoat him up. Usain Bolt has so much money, have so much contact. Him gonna have the biggest lie of them. I investigate right at the belly at SSL, but Usain Bolt drop it. Because he might try to protect him. Usain Bolt never protect Jamaica, you know, as a patriot, you know. No, he might protect a JLP administration. Because that him talk to, you don't want to bring down government. Yeah. He don't want to bring down government. But he must allow it and make the man ride and come out of it. So, you have to be blamed too, you know. Because you personally, as a man who do so much for Jamaica and the world, you should take down a corruption because it come right, you thief your money, and you make it go like that and make the boy get away with it. Right? Some people look on it that way, but right, that's right there. Common sense can't see that. Right, that's right there. If you go hard and bring in the money, you know, and you don't even have to wrestle that do it for the money, but you just got to do it for the principle of Jamaican. So that never happen again. So when you make it go, it slide, it can't happen again. Because that's how them get away with it. Because you put party before the country. You run for the country, right? You run for the country and make fucking Jamaican really proud. You know, so we are the fastest man on earth. And all these things, proud to be a Jamaican. But now, you get the opportunity to bring down a crooked guy and him regime. And you make them get away with it, brother. Because once you get rid of this boy, you know, you're not going to find no boy nobody, no other one of them will come take up the job as a JLP MP to be a prime minister. They want to fucking change them ways. Him, I wanted the sorcerer. Yeah? And we send about make him get her off of the hook. So that are the facts there. And anybody can see that, who need a loggerhead. So that's why I say, me not go, yeah, some people will see it, but they're afraid to talk because I Usain Bolt. Afraid to talk what? Afraid to talk what? Usain Bolt let him off of the hook. Because I'm trying to protect the party. You know, I'm bringing on the party. And that's him saying, and I say so. Because I know I'm bringing on the party. Him said that I'm one blood clot mouth. So I choose party over the country. And other people lose them blood clot money. You don't prefer your money going VN and you don't get back nothing. More than just come around now and come fucking give a little thing about ambassador for Jamaica. Ambassador what? You're ambassador already. You're an ambassador already, brother. You began the whole of them put together. And you know that. And you make them twist around the finger like a twist around the finger like a I don't know. Politician. And the people them put it there and them put it there, you know. Them don't give a fuck about don't try and give about a fuck about you is when you get famous and they want to come pose up with you. I saw them stay. Right? You do your training, you have your talent, all these fucking things, and you do them things there. You work so hard for your money. And them boy always come and say, oh, look at poor boy so much money. Lurk you in to them fucking things. Because them lurk you in, you know. Because you start to par with them. And them trick you. And now, you know, want to bring down fucking one party. So that's why you're not going to further. I met this boy, I get with it. And look what I do now. Who's not supposed to take some blame? Who's not supposed to take some blame? Believe you me. Who's not supposed to take some blame? So, other some is the thing. Me try to do things as a whole. Me get on the belly of things, you know, and break it down, you know. And adapt me life to do. So if Usain Bolt take the right decision and the right position where he's supposed to take from the SSL and really be a man and strong and say, no, what the fuck can I do? I can't work so hard for my money. With my talent. I want to come take it and I laugh. Nah, man. He might bring him down long fucking time. He will not do that now. But what I think, because Usain Bolt is a blood clot, one of the powerfulest man, as simple as take him there. Because the outside world love him. He can get the best set of lawyer team. And enough people that I will pay the lawyer them too tough. Because any lawyer will try to work for him. And when they recover about the money, then can get the pay. And bring down them nasty son of a bitch. All of them, I shame them. But now, him pay allegiance to the fucking party. Not the country. So him don't choose Jamaica. Jamaica choose him when him are running out. But him don't choose Jamaica when he help out Jamaica. But, I don't know. But you know, some you see it, yeah.
To them would have been through the capacity for airlift. We do have some airlift capacity in the JDF, but certainly none in comparison to the United.
Yes, blood boy again. JDF don't do nothing, you know. Since we don't see not one JDF helicopter, right? You just see American them depend upon. And all through him Raslat campaign and him talking, him prepare for any disaster, them are the best. And him praise that PLI is a blood clot, brother, I tell. It make you sick when you hear him. So all I want people are praising. I thought when him do a good job. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. We'll soon find out. Let me tell you that. We'll soon find out what I do a fucking proper job. Eh? Do a proper job? Yo. You might do a proper destruction. Yeah. You might do a proper destruction. Come on.
States fleet, and you made several of your helicopters, heavy lift helicopters, available to us, and that was.
You might talk to the international media, quiet and nice, and the best him can talk. You might talk to when I'm in a parliament, you behave, I'm so arrogant and things like that. Why I'm so calm now? Because I talk to the international media, you know. So this brother is so clever. Or not to play him card. Ah boy. Ah boy. No, sir.
Crucial in our ability to reach several marooned communities. The provision of other humanitarian relief also important, and now with your even more greater generosity with a further $10 million that will assist. Now I know that there are some who will hear these huge figures and believe that it is the extent of the challenge that we face, but I hasten to add that having been hit by a Category 5 hurricane, the damage that has been done to our economy, to our infrastructure, not to mention to the lives of ordinary Jamaicans, their housing, their businesses, it is in.
You might talk to the international community and I might talk all them things there. You know, I mean, a word I say, you know. Because you know, it's about people's lives and infrastructure, but you might talk up like that and people can't say the can man ship where my rascal use. But me know the international community know I go on still, you know. But them say when well manageably I say, you know. And I pick him word carefully. But at the same time, you have to have ID if you get some food. I mean, and the international community are leak out already, you know. But him know that. Me say already, you know, this can be fucking make him or break him. And something have to give. Something have to give. And something gonna give. Don't worry. Because God not sleep. God and nature same speed. Nature God. Right? And all I want to talk about pray for this and pray for that. Prayer not gonna work, you know. Because sometimes people look on things from a different way. I'm talking that day, you know. Me say a house, a little rascal like a hut. A dread live there. You have a little outdoor kitchen. And a little house. Kind of on a hilltop like, you know. And we look on the machine really take a screenshot and show it, you know. And somebody go check on the dread, say if him alright when the storm done. And I call him like him I say, dread. And I have the video and I say, look like him not there. And I hear no sound. But him in the kitchen, and when him kind of realize that, oh, him peep out, and he come out and him say, boy, him there, but him have to look at who I call, you know, who I call. And when him look on the kitchen never blow down, there's a little ordinary rascal kitchen zinc around it, you know. Nothing to do it. The house of the man live in a little rascal and one room structure, you know. Because him live like a caveman type of life. Not one sheet of zinc blow off. And Osha that the house sets up, you just not just blow away. Right? Should not blow away. And you have to look on it and say blood clot. And then some house was strong down at the bottom, good big house, concrete house. Mash up. Zinc gone, everything mash up. And this a rascal little house, this a dread live. Nothing to do it. So that's why we say God is God. God moving in a mysterious way. So people have to look on that. Right? Because some people come in them prayers and things say, well, and that's why I say the best thing, you know, is you pray for yourself. You talk about mankind pray for you. Man and man, and we are all man. all man of God. Because we have God in our way, you know. Because when you do good and God in you, that is a good part of God. When you do bad and you have evil in you, that is the devil part. So people of God, man of God, woman of God, God of God, and that's all it is. So when you come and talk about you got church, you got church. Church is just wood and stone, you know. Your heart of your church. You know if you got no church. So I saw me see the thing. And them thing, me look on them thing and the market. And I said, look on this little house here. With an ordinary man, don't lose nothing. He must stand up same way in that storm there. And the big house with the concrete on the bottom all around him, mash up. What you call that? What do you call that now? That's why I said, me not really follow people, you know. Me look on the bigger picture, think out of the box. Yeah? Look at some church and it's damage. So why God never save the church? If you not think like how you think, one thing this church them want to save. Someone has some kunu money, you know. And someone has some kunu money. And that's why Andrew Wallace and Labour Party can fool it up so. And hold it and buy it. Yeah. But you say, no, we're going to reach you now. No fun to go ball and squeal out like a hog. Because I know every labor right, I go get help. But people are going to see the true color now. And who this Jamaica Labour Party is. What them stand for. Yeah. All I want, somebody want with the dark. And I'm going to move right back in the light. Watch and see. It start already, you know. Start. A lot of people here look out, say them vote. Yeah, it start already. When it start and come out of the massive now, then it will start to trigger to them. Right? And I'm going to see. So that's what I'm going to ask class, start to learn, you know. God moving a mischievous way, man. Because I tell you that when I see her come, it's not going to be pretty. Believe you me. It's not going to be pretty. Because enough is enough sometimes. Yeah. Because this guy come and talk to our international media. So nice, cool, collective, and them that are listening. And I talk the right thing what people want to hear. And little after that, he might fucking come and say something in the parliament. Because you might talk like this. I'll now in do set up an independent committee, you know. Committee. I should say, committee. He don't set up an independent committee. He might be one, instead of something and then one, all of them are the one government minister in it. Because I don't want to share information. You know, want to make people know the money I go. And that Dean Jackson, I pressure them pan. That's why I have to respect that one, you know. Yeah. Because she like a rock while upon them. Yeah, man. But as I say as well, that of them grandee. Some of them sick, you know, and them still a fucking in the parliament, you know. Because they don't want to resign, you know. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. They don't want to lose out. But them are going to pass out on the job. Just watch and save a life, me I tell. Because when you're too wicked, you know, you must get your rascal aftermark, you know. Believe you me, you know. And if people read the Bible, they will see what me I talk about. Yeah, man. Very sticky. Very sticky. And now it gets stucky. Yeah. Right on Jamaica, that's so. Now it gets stucky. What we say at Jamaica right now, I would never think I would live to see something like that. To the amount of hurricane we passed through. 51 hurricane, them said that was the baddest then. I don't know about it. We never born yet. Right? And to me, not like this. Not like this. Look what disaster Jamaica go through. And we look at some blood clot, things like a World War III pass through, you know. Farming gone, So all of the people in livelihood, shops and yeah, me tell you something, people. Hospital rip up. What the fuck is this? But as me said before, God is nature, nature is God. And whether me not busy with people want to me not go jump on search, me not jump on bandwagon, you know. Me have to look and see for myself to see really, because people can't talk conspiracy till them dead. Me deal with God. Me say God pass through and a certain. There's some earthquake and me say happen in some place like Turkey, and wait do the place and much thousands and thousands of people would lose them life. Them thing are God nature. This tornadoes all them rascal thing. In America, we move and lick out rascal people house on the low side pan you see it. House gone like you see some destruction we can't take place by nature. You know pretty. And if you build when nature when water come to land, it will come back wicked. So people build them house near water near sea. When sea start to take by the land, house gone the rascal sea and gone. It happen all the while. That is not a fucking stage nothing. So I'm not gonna deal with conspiracy too tough. Man can do a lot of things, yes. Man can do a lot of things. The only thing we say with this hurricane, I never really see a hurricane without no lightning and no thunder. Right? That's strange to me. I will say that. It's strange to me. And I never see a hurricane and when you look on the ground, the grass them and the tree them scorch like it's fire pass through. That is strange to me. So those are the things that I look on. But we're not going to jump to a conclusion, right? We know conspiracy thing. Can we deal with God thing, you know? Another something you see. Yeah, man. We listen to this big nose piece of shit.
In excess, and we're being very conservative. The damage is between 6 to 8 billion US dollars, and we haven't completed our assessment yet. We expect that.
Oh, you get that figure. You see them talk about them $1 billion US dollar. So they will come with all them things that they assess. Because they will try to thief money in every way, you know. This is a boy we valued. That's the only way them see, you know. But them have the offshore things them. But 150,000 US dollar, a lot of money that, you know. Where we get it from? Where we get it from? In a short space of time. For so long this boy in the fucking Labour Party at chop, you know. From around Siago, you know. And then what about him have 2 fucking taxis that give him it. And I'm trying to just mash down now the Integrity Commission. You know, you're not about that. I'm trying to delay everything. If you get it out of the way completely, if you just mash it down. And people are going to lower them man if you do them things. That's why I say, Usain Bolt, you're supposed to blame. And deep in yourself, you will see that too. You let down Jamaican people. You make me happy in a one part. Yes, down there, so, as a nation. But upon this, if you take the rascal right decision, this is boy gonna step down a long time and you're gonna bring him to his knees and make all of the money have to get accountable for. And the white boy when him all him nobody know you nothing about him again, him just free. Right? One little woman in a fucking prison, in a jail, as a scapegoat. All them things are wickedness, you know. Who's saying about supposed to look on them things too? Eh? You're part of it, make him still there, brother. Simple as that. Who can see that we're there? Well, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not blind to everything. Usain Bolt will take down this blood clot, brother, a long time. From him, yes, money miss like that. All of them when have blood clot trouble now. The whole of them. Not just Andrew alone. But the most important thing, he would have to step down. But even though none of them know nothing about resigning in other government, you know. Christopher Tufton should resign so many times. And just laugh at the Jamaican people, laugh at them. Laugh after them. With a smirkly smile. Smirkly little blood clot smile. The whole of them. None of them, this a party, this a JLP party, you know. They don't deal with resignation at all. Them do bad things and them stay. They do bad things and then come back into the parliament. Montague, all them use car there. Well, Jamaica not get. Where the money is. I'm supposed to resign too. He's a resign fucking candidate that as well. Where all the money is. No care, no money. And then bring him back into the parliament. Andrew Wheatley, the petrol jam scandal, and there were billions of barrels were missing. Oil. And he bring him back to the cabinet the other day. Just like that. Eh? Be a face just like that, you know. So this is what I try to show you, say. Usain Bolt, I know you must have blood clot think exactly what I say right now. But you know, you cannot too late now. Because you make them sweeten up and give your ambassador job. When you already are the biggest tourism seller for Jamaica, you're already an ambassador, we don't know nobody have to employ you. You are the fucking tourist face. And we know that. So when them do that now, there's some idiot thing them come with the other day, and you accept it. To please them. And let down Jamaica people. Yeah, man, I'm not going to beat it too hard, you know, because I'm not ready to beat it too hard yet, but because I'm saying you're a legend, and what you do, but when you're wrong, you call you out. I don't give a fuck. You can't too big for me to call you out. Me not join that. But that is that. And that's all it is. Yeah, man, that is that, and that's all it is.
Figure will look a little bit differently after we have completed the assessment. In fact, it will be probably much more. So,
yeah, I'm saying it will be probably much more from the $6 billion US. Right, but you know, we have to talk about the opposition too, you know, but we never want to talk about them today, or in this segment, right? But I don't know. Sometimes my last words, you know. When I look on a boy's face. My last words. My last words.
Jamaica's recovery will inevitably have to include support from our partners. And so it is reassuring to know that the United States, our closest partner in this region, is supportive and willing to provide us with as much help as we need. And we do take that with some comfort. But I would also say that Jamaica is investing heavily in its own resilience and its own ability to recover. It is not an easy task to do that, but it is something that we must do as an independent nation to stand on our own 2 feet and be able to treat with the problems that we face. But it is reassuring to know that as we strive as a resilient people, as a strong people, we have good friends that can be with us along that journey to recovery. Presently, we are in the relief phase of the operations, which I suspect is probably more difficult than the recovery and construction phase, because this is the phase when we have to address the issues of human suffering. Persons are without food, without water, without shelter, without medicine, and that immediate phase creates sometimes very difficult emotional responses. The role of the government is to be empathetic, to be responsive as quickly as possible, but also to build the systems that will ensure that there is an enduring response. Because after a Category 5 hurricane, the relief phase of the disaster is likely to be extended. We're talking several weeks, if not months, of the need for an established supply chain of humanitarian assistance and relief. And then, of course, there is the whole recovery phase, which is when we would seek to get our electrical grid, our water and telecommunications, our road infrastructure back to some semblance of normalcy, so that people can take their lives into their own hands once again. And then, of course, we will move simultaneously into the reconstruction phase, and that will be another area in which we would be seeking to partner with the US, particularly in this phase, with investments in infrastructure, technology transfer, and
It's a matter of sure that boy are really green lizard, you know. Really green lizard, we change color. Jacket on two side. Yeah man, jacket on two side. Because I'm not sure if it please the American now. Because the American want them already, you know. With the China them. And that one big thing, you know. So how am I gonna work out that? With the China now. As China was running things, you know. No. So him catch up in a two ass clad phase right now. How do I come out of it? Try to please. I want wicked thing that, you know. You see when you try to please two masters at the same time, you're really gonna run in a brick wall, you know. So that's why I say, Jamaica, prepare for what to come. That's all I can say. Because two world power, this brother I find him say, because China embedded themselves already from a longer time, you know. And America, they never like it. And you say other day them send out Rubia come out here so. And then them have to send by the Cuban doctors them to save them own visa. And now it's gonna be a really tug of war right now, you know. Yeah. Trying to serve two masters at the same time. Me can't tell you that. I want wicked thing. It's just like in a relationship, you know. And you try for really, you have a wife, but you have a sweetheart, but you really love, and you love the wife as well. And you can't depart, but it always get fucked in the end. And now get fucked by the two man where your wife or the fucking sweetheart, you know. And you gonna feel it most. And nobody not gonna sorry for you. So the same thing. I'm trying to serve two masters at the same time. Two world power. How you gonna win? How you gonna come out of this? What you gonna do? And the two world power don't like one another. The two world power they're like a bone and one another, you know. So how you gonna do it? You get blood clot trap. And this is where me I say, you know, the higher the monkey climb, and the more you're gonna expose. You are the too much, brother. You want too much. You're too bomber clock greedy. That's why when dear man Crawford call you craven here, boy, you're more than a craven here. You when you're gone, when you think you're gonna do so much money? After the back of Jamaican people, and I like to say you work for it, you know. Usain Bolt work for him money. Him talent give him it. All of them blood artists are contribute to the cause right now. Spice, Cartel, whole everybody, Budju them, all of them. And them want money in my blood class spending a pussy. How much money you take out of your pocket with your teeth and a give back? You need a blood clot of a handcuff and blood clot Senegal Fort Augustus in the prison where them abandoned. Make you alone see over there, so. All them people, what will happen? You just go over there, go give you food and lock by the blood clot prison. You. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, people. That brother, you piss me off so much. When I look on his face, and when I listen to him argument, when I make no sense, he might try to please these people without, it don't make no sense. God just talk him a talk. Yeah, man, I just start this blood clot, brother, you talk. Believe you me. Yeah, talk this blood clot nonsense I talk. Just talk him a talk, nothing more. The police, I want to serious thing that the police two masters at the same time. I want hard rascal thing that, Yeah, man. Hard rascal thing. To really maintain. Yeah, man. Very hard rascal thing to maintain, believe you me. Serving two masters at the same time. It's not an easy call, people. Something have to give, Something have to give. Something have to give. And boy, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But to what me say I go on. Yeah, man, to what me say I go on, it's kind of really to what me say I go on, it kind of really yeah, sir. To what me say I go on, it's kind of really hurts. Hurts, man, to be a Jamaican. Because anybody who wants a Jamaican really be a country where no some people can say, well then, because Jamaica dip on the top of it, but no, it's there for corruption and fuckery. Take a turn for the worse. We always have a crime and them things that we can't deal with. But we have double crime now. The same government them who people elect for rascal serve them are the biggest thief and criminal. So I don't know how they want to go out there and talk about they want to get rid of crime and things like that. It's a charade. Yeah. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. People come with them fuckery there. Because you see, you can't fool some people, sometimes you can't fool all the people all the time. But you're gonna have the fucking GLP supporters them, dunce them, where everything gonna be okay with them. And that's the rascal danger there. When everything okay to them people, it don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. Everything gonna be okay with them. And them now benefit out of it, the only thing them get also like a small food for them. $5,000, $10,000 chicken and all these things. And that's all it is, t-shirt. And I'm happy with that. Them now talk about them rascal kid when them over. Some of them piece of shit there, you know, them breed up like blood clot, I don't know what you call it, like guinea pig. Right? And no, you know, make no preparation for them younger youth. How can you like them people there? Them are the destruction for Jamaica, you know. Yeah. Them are the destruction for Jamaica. And that's all it is. Them are the destruction for Jamaica. Yeah, big up yourself. Yulia up and running. Yeah, man, them are the destruction for Jamaica in every way. You look on this woman upon the screen, them bring her in personally. Nobody not vote for her, you know. And Joe will go take her out of her job. A good job she have, you know. And bring her in the government. Well, them bring her in the government, but nobody not vote for her. She's an independent person. And them take up this woman here, make she be an educational minister. This all the fucking party are running, you know. And now she be a communication minister for the JLP, telling peer pokey and lies. You look on her face with her mop head. Look like a devil. Yeah, now have no integrity about her. Just a work off of what them say for work off, because they bring her in specially to tell lie. But what me like about this, big up yourself again, Diane Jackson Miller, because you're a driller, and only you me say a driller like that, and she can't take the fucking sight of you. You can see that. When you come hard. I love that. She afraid you like a puss. Yeah, man. So, big up yourself again, Diane, because, boy, someone like Mr. Rasclad, journalist work. Yeah, man, on behalf of a country, you call that patriotic fucking movement. You know, like a blood clot, follow back and things like that. Drill them, Rasclad, drill them. Like you drill bomber clad, steel, you know, or whatever. Drill out the fuck out of her. And get her nervous. And we love that. Yeah, man. We love that.
Is there any estimate, though, of how many other deaths are being investigated to ascertain whether or not they're connected to the hurricane? Also, there's been a suggestion to pass purpose-built legislation to frame the recovery effort. Is Cabinet giving any consideration to that? Third, continuing to ask about the Independent Oversight Committee. Last press conference, you told me Cabinet was continuing to talk about it. Mm-hmm. And my final question for now has to do with proactive disclosure. Why isn't there some kind of mechanism via online, website, whatever, to give real-time information in terms of the recovery effort? Money coming in, for instance, expenditure, things like shelters, recovery drops, relief drops, I beg your pardon, all that kind of information, JPS, NWC, all of that could be wrapped in so that anyone can access the information, as opposed to this very tightly curated way of delivering information via the press conferences that's happening now. And for clarity, I'm not saying don't have the press conferences. I'm saying in addition to.
Yeah. All right. Those were several questions. I don't think I got all of them written down. But in terms of the oversight body, there is going to be an oversight body. And I should let you know that yesterday.
She talked that for last week, you know. We had the video she talked that last week, and then now Diane come back and ask her about that which she talked about last week, and now she said, well then, and now she can't get a clear answer. He said, them go around corner because they don't want nobody to have no knowledge of the money we go through and how it's spent. It's not going to work. It's not going to blood clot work. It's not going to work. No matter how you try, you can't do this because international world will give only the money and the money. Because remember, you know, you have we don't want to the Democrat, that Jamaican woman with Camilla Harris in it, we run for the Democrat last time. They give Labour Party a bag of money, you know, to help build up youth center and them things there. Not one rascal youth center. Nobody know where the money gone, you know. Democrat. So that's why them take American money and put it in them pocket. So this is a disaster. How do you think we can get away with this? Come like a fraud answer. Nah, man. We're not going to get away.
In cabinet, we were looking at the overarching governance framework, looking at what has happened globally. So our international partners were there with us, including the World Bank, looking at what has worked globally. Because one of the things you want is to make sure that whatever we do in Jamaica, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We had an office after Hurricane Ivan that worked. We also have what has happened overseas, and we're looking at what it could look like in Jamaica.
Should I answer the question directly, you know? Should all the while I go around it from other day. I go around it, ask something differently when it's relevant to what the woman asks her. That's how she say, that's how they spin thing. You call them spin doctors. Someone say that's why Andrew Wall is carrying personally, because I know your style. But you know, I work out, because you look like an idiot. You sound like an idiot and you look like an idiot. Believe you me, you're not slick. You might think you're slick, you don't slick. Far from slick.
And I think Cabinet indicatively approved a structure that has Partnership Council as that main body, but we're going to be continuing to discuss it some more. So, but whatever we do, there is going to be an oversight mechanism that's made up of civil society, the opposition, and the church.
But from last week you said that. Why take so long? People are suffer. Them people are trying to delay, drag them feet and all them bomber and slating there, you know. And the opposition is supposed to wake up now too, you know. And start some action, you know. Look, why am I take so long to do that? That's supposed to be in a place long fucking time. And start to move. People are suffering. The meanwhile, I'm talking about this still working on. People can't get no food. The only people who get little food and them want fucking people who vote for them because them know them. And then I'm talking about people who go have ID to get food. So what the fuck this money I talk about? Yo.
As a part of that oversight.
All right, so at the first press conference I went to, I asked about this independent oversight committee. We were told at the time, listen out for an announcement from the Prime Minister. Well, the PM didn't announce that. He did announce a joint select committee of Parliament that would oversee the recovery effort. Very, very good move. We still need the independent oversight committee. At the second press briefing I went to, I asked again. I was told Cabinet was discussing it and what form and structure it should take, which is basically the same question I got when I asked the third time, which leads me to believe this is not a priority, right? There's no reason an oversight committee could not have been already named. There are templates in place for this kind of thing, and you can always tweak and adjust and add people and add expertise as you go along. But it's not happening. And importantly, don't buy into this idea that the priority now has to be about relief. Obviously, it's important to get relief, to get aid to all the people out there who are suffering. But it's just as important that we have the accountability and the oversight going hand in hand with the relief to make sure that what is supposed to get to the victims of the hurricane actually does get to them. Honestly, at this rate, by the time they name a committee and then it gets up and gears up and starts working, God knows how much money would have been spent and supplies distributed. Watch the money. So let me say how happy I am to hear that the Auditor General will be doing real-time auditing of the relief process. Her office says she's going to be looking to see if internal controls are adequate to prevent potential fraud, waste, and abuse of public resources. She's going to be looking at whether proper information technology controls exist over the supportjamaica.gov.jm website, which has been set up to take in public donations. She's also going to be looking at whether proper accounting and record keeping of all donations is taking place and looking at procurement as well. So that is all excellent, right? As I've said before, I have the highest regard for the Office of the Auditor General and for the Auditor General herself. I have to say this real-time audit was a fabulous idea, and it does make me a little bit more comfortable.
In terms of proactive disclosure, I think you are correct. In terms of the financial intake, and this is something that we need to note. We're very transparent in terms of Support Jamaica and what's coming in through Support Jamaica. I give those numbers when I come here. There are lots of other donations that are coming in that go directly to other donors. There's a lot of money coming to the country. We don't have sight of all of that. What we have sight of and that we're giving you is what comes into the government of Jamaica and into ODPEM. So all of that we get through ODPEM, all of that is being provided. So I've given you the credit.
So with the rest of money will come in, all of the money there. Say in our common, what's the government supposed to have responsibility for that? They might go around the corner and dodge, you know, somebody a wrestler that I play hide and seek when you're youth. And that I go on here say, you know. Them have our personality come and spin things. But I'm saying it's not gonna work, lady. You're gonna get busted. You're not gonna get busted. Don't worry.
Card ones on Thursday or Friday when we have our next press conference, you'll get the direct deposits into the account. That's what we have. And then at ODPEM also has, whenever goods are sent in care of ODPEM from any donor and it's cleared, they have that inventory management of that. But of course, a lot of goods do come in and it's not for ODPEM's distribution. It's for Food for the Poor or GEM or one of the persons that's operating. Now that's separate. And so we can give you everything from government, and I do agree with you that we can put some more information that's more readily available to everyone. There was something else you asked.
Yeah, but just before I go on, and just to be clear though, Minister, I was also asking for broader information. So
yes, and from the telecoms and so on.
We've been asking for ODPEM, for instance. And
I think Commander said he will start to give you the communities now.
Online, Minister, so everybody can access.
Now, the information minister didn't really answer my question about proactive disclosure, so let me explain what I was getting.
She don't answer. She go around the corner. She's like a dirty bumble with spin doctor. She don't answer a question, you know. You ask her a question and she'll try to talk over you. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're gonna get busted, woman. The whole town are gonna get busted because you're up when you're supposed to have a fucking you can't have somebody with a prime minister appointed, and you know, have nobody independent, and we can't just hear what UNA say. We have to have somebody there. Prime minister just select somebody in his office and move. Come on now, man. When you're up to something, I not gonna work, you know. It's not gonna blood clot work. No, sir. It's not gonna blood clot work.
Getting at. Right now, the information flow is very tightly controlled, and sometimes it's just hard to get basic information. Give you one example. When we had heard that 27 communities had been marooned for days, we were asking, can we get a list of the communities and the schedule of food drops to those communities? All no. We have not got that. And at the latest press conference, I said, oh, you know, there are only 2 communities still marooned, this one and that one, and yes, we're dropping food. Why couldn't we get the information all along? Because you know that's information that's readily available. They would have been working with that information. Now, when I can't get basic information, my conclusion is it's because they don't want to give me, and that concerns me. So in the interest of transparency, what I was asking about was a kind of central portal, like one website where me or you, anybody at all can go and get important but basic information about the relief process. We should be able to log on to this one central website and get all the information in terms of the donations that have been made to the government.
They might try everything, you know. Them trying everything to blood clot, put it all over Jamaican people eye and try to run it as how they want to run it, thief as much as they want to thief, and then most of the things they want to get done at Jamaica. Jamaica people don't allow them to do that. Well, you know, you have some blood clot dumb one, them like, you know, one who already green and type, you know, diated.
In cash in kind relief aid and see how and when and where relief supplies are being sent. I should be able to see a list of all the shelters and their status, how they stay, you know. I should be able to look at restoration schedules for light and water, all of this should just be in one place. I don't have to be asking for it. And when I say I, me, you, the public, we shouldn't have to be begging for this kind of basic information, as I said, outside of these 2-3 hour press conferences, which should just...
They don't want to open up, man. The Jamaican people, they don't want to blood clot, them sharp them teeth to rub up all these donations. Can them say something? Like, look like them people are really happy to the rascal hurricane coming, Because they're weird. Because them happy about the COVID. Yeah, and that's how them get rich. And that's how Andrew Wallace them get rich. And that's how the fucking shit start to go on. Now this come around again as them fucking TV election. And look like say, well then, but as I'm saying, we're not gonna get busted. Something have to give. Something have to give. Can't go on like this.
Be able to access it very easily. Government should be pushing out this information automatically and updating it constantly. So I do appreciate the information minister agreeing with me and saying she agrees that some of the information should be more readily available, but I'm sure that doesn't get us to it actually being more readily available.
I asked if Cabinet is considering purpose-built legislation.
Yes, we are looking at purpose-built legislation. And if you look at the recovery efforts that had happened in other countries that had anything of this magnitude, there would have been a special office.
When somebody come to about other country, we are talking about Jamaica now. Which going to other country? Which country you talking about now? You see, when I know nothing to say, and them under pressure, them going to something where it's not relevant completely to where this woman asks her, Because she said other country, but she can't name the country and point on which country and rate it and lele. But it's something you call it divert from things. You call that spin doctors. Right? Exactly that. And them is a piece of shit. She particularly. Look at her. Them are people, you pass all them yard, they set all them dog on you, because they don't like you, These are the nature of these type of people. Really strong, conservative mind people, them. Yeah, man, that's why Andrew go find her and take her out a good job and bring her in the government. Nobody no vote for her. But she's an education minister. She's a communication minister. Come tell lies and deceive fucking people.
Set up, it would have had specific legislation towards it, looking at procurement. In our jurisdiction, in this country, procurement takes forever. I mean, we're trying in the Ministry of Education to do some procurements and they're taking years. When we're reconstructing Jamaica, it cannot take years. And so we're going to have to be very, very careful in defining what rules apply, what don't, and how we still have oversight. And so that is being worked on, and we believe in the next week or two we'll have a submission in Cabinet, before Cabinet.
Every fucking press conference, she pushed the fucking goalposts further and further away. Last week she said, well then, the woman shouldn't get an answer now, Now she talk about it for the next 2 weeks or so. So that they might buy time. Because, yo. Jamaica people wake up, man.
To approve the drafting instructions for that special piece of legislation.
And finally, if there's any estimate of how many deaths, other deaths are being investigated.
I have that one for you. Under investigation 9.
The woman don't wait till the woman finish the question, because she has so much pressure. I see what I want. She answer, she don't wait till the question finish. It's when people are under pressure, you can't know, You can't know.
Now, people have been asking about the issue of temporary shelters. So many people lost roofs, lost entire homes. Why weren't temporary shelters quickly put up? That's one of the questions that was asked.
Good morning, Jerome Williams from the Jamaica Observer. You mentioned about the consideration for temporary housing.
Yes.
My question is there a reason why that wasn't considered earlier, seeing that people would have been homeless for 2 weeks and counting? And also, is there a potential timeline that is being discussed as to when we'll start to see these temporary housing? Question for Commander Gill. You mentioned that there is projected rainfall started today in parishes in the north. Is there any consideration for any plans as it relates to people who are still homeless and people who are in flood-prone areas?
All right, in terms of the housing question, I think the cabinet has moved very quickly in terms of housing. The first thing you have to do is to do your assessment. You need to know how many people are affected. You need to know what the level of damage is.
But I like bomb woman this man. They say the government has moved quickly regarding the housing problem. And look much people, everybody's still fucking I live on them car, live in a fucking in a mosquito rustler zone and things like that. Nobody know, they don't do nothing, you know. The hotel them empty, they don't move out nobody. And I talk and share come talk about the government move quickly. Them people want to shoot with shit, you know. I tell you that all the while, you know. The government move quickly, and everybody you go on social media every day. People are ball, old people, like a baby. They don't do nothing. When you gonna move people like go to hotel and things like that, because a lot of tourists now come in now. A lot of fucking space where the government can find. But then don't, yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, you know, brother.
And so that is actually being done right now. So we have teams out that are doing the damage assessments. Some people can recover. And when you go across Jamaica, you see that spirit. There are persons who are, you know, getting their zinc, finding back the zinc. And
oh man, I know that the man them ask you, government is supposed to find place to give the people them temporary till them start out. That's what government is supposed to do. We are coming to talk about people that find zinc and all them bomber clot. You say them use them blood clot head. That is not the question. What people can find zinc, they say, oh, them so smart. You say, you know? You say, nasty piece of shit. Yo.
Putting it back on. And you have others who are doing temporary structures. And if you look at the numbers in the shelters, the official numbers, you see that those have been coming down. And so for us as government, we understand that there is a problem. Some people are working really hard to help themselves, and some can't.
You see, that is nothing to do with the rascal question. You know, answer and really live up to them work they're supposed to do, you know. People are suffering. And this woman I go around corner and I talk about people, I help themselves and I take up zinc and what if people are live, if people place tear down, them surrounded by water and mosquito. People will do that, just take down zinc and try to get somebody to rest them head temporarily till the government come in. So we are talking about that for. And I bet you shot you live warm and nice. If you stuff something on your bomber cloud throat, I just see the open up there, so yeah. And yo, tell you something you see.
Can't. And you have to have that number of those who need the temporary facilities. You also need to know what size. Is it mainly single people? Is it big families? You know, some homes that have been destroyed may have had 3 or 4 families living on that one piece of property. So you have to do the assessments. And so what we've done now is to start to get quotations on a range of different kind of solutions for, you know, maybe an elderly person who's living by herself versus a family that has several people in the home versus one that's more communal in living.
Up here fuck with that woman you talk, you know. Like a piece of stink, you know, man. Up here fuck you talk, you know. Even the journalists fucking discuss. You look on his face. After hear you know talking like that. The amount of money you want to get already. When you not spend the money, you not delay the thing and I depend on the same people them. And because they're resilient people. We know we are all resilient. We're not fucking use that. And she said, well, then all them alright. The people are not alright. Mosquitoes bite them up. Them not know if to cook. Them life change in a fucking flash. And phone life alright. Continually. What's happening? What's a bomber cloud? Yo. Sure.
And so we have those quotations, and we've been looking at what's the fastest way. And remember I spoke about dignity. You don't want, as we would say in Jamaica, you don't want any kind of solution. You want something that people feel okay going into and that they feel good about themselves. You don't want to just have them feel like they're just a charity case. That's not what we're about. We're about...
Oh man, if you have something good to say, don't say nothing. Because you attack something like that, people idiot. Because when yeah. That one a fool too, you know. Then again, the whole of Andrew Wallace Bumbleclad people and fool. Or some idiot him have run him, you know. But, and that's why him have them running, because them people, they will stand for nothing, to defend the undefendable, just through money. Because they might do it for money. To full them pocket, and they will come and tell lie. That's why none, and no Rasla JLPMP come out and say nothing bad about the Prime Minister. All them are do wrong. So you can't expect better from them anyway. So any shit to come out of your mouth about dignity. What do you know about dignity?
Giving people decent houses. And so we are trying to marry that with how quickly it can be manufactured. And so I think we have some solutions that can be delivered to Jamaica within 30 days. And you want something that isn't going to fall apart when a heavy gust of wind comes or rain falls. So that's also important. I have heard people speak about tents. I mean, that is obviously something that every country that's gone through this kind of disaster has looked at. We've looked at it too, but as I said, we want to make sure that whatever we do is semi-permanent and that is actually structurally sound for those families to go in. Odpem, you have a question too. Yes.
So I won't add to what Mr. Dixon indicated, but what I'll say is that we would have been monitoring the cold front coming from the north and a system that was coming from the south since last Thursday. And my direction to the various NGOs and government agencies was to cause for the roughly 45,000 tarpaulins on island, as at last week Thursday, to be distributed. More than 80% of those have been distributed, particularly because we're expecting this event to occur. So immediate shelter needs, and then we move to the more long-term matters that Minister spoke of a few seconds ago.
Well, I don't think they've moved quickly on the issue of temporary housing at all. And I totally get that if you're talking about medium and long-term shelter, you do need to ensure it's of a certain quality. But I think for the past 2 weeks since the hurricane, what people have been asking about is urgent emergency shelter. And the only answer I've heard that came close to answering that concern is that given by the commander when he spoke about the distribution of tarpaulins. All right, gonna leave it there. So what do you think? Comment below as always.
Boy, oh boy, this is so disrespectful and disgusting, with the government here, Yeah, man. So disgusting. Because they have no answer for nothing. All the answer them are pure lies. Lies. This government has built up of lies. Lies. Everything them do. Everything them rascal do is lies. Nothing credible. And that's why I say when we hear them blood clot, GLP fool people, they come and attack some things. Yeah, you have to really wonder, and ponder. Yeah, man, you have to wonder and fucking ponder when you hear them attack certain things. It's a brother, with them, yo. It hurt me to the core, Because 2 weeks now, and them not do nothing to every people them. All them have is just press conference. Can't make up their mind. Pay a different argument every time. Meanwhile, the people must suffer. And the kids them. And them are live comfortable. Right? And them are live comfortable. Boy, oh boy, I don't know. People, I don't fucking know. Them a live comfortable and the people must suffer. And talk about them love Jamaican. They must use that as a charade. As far as me see. They might use it as a charade. They might talk about fucking love Jamaican and choose Jamaican. What am I blood clot talk about? I don't know. Sometimes, you know, you see people have to really get up. Bob Marley tell about them things there, you know, get up, stand up for your rights. We have big up Dean Jackson as well, because at least she'll do that. Yeah, man. One of the best journalists we see right now. Yeah. One of the best journalists we see right now was speaking them. TVG and all of them soft. Them is a part of the Rastler government. Yeah. Them is a part of the government. Them in the government pocket. Yeah, man, them in the government blood clot pocket, as far as me see. In the government pocket. And that's all it is. In the government pocket. More than in the blood clot government pocket. That's all them is. But you know, something have to give still, you know. Me I tell you that, you know, something have to give. And something going to have to give. Sooner than later. No matter you see them a try. No matter you see them a try for fucking you know. Besides this video now, me see there's so much international volunteers are coming to Jamaica. And some of them they kind of scary, you know. Because some of them can be spy. Some of them cannot bring in a lot of disease. We have to think and look on the broader picture, you know. And this don't look good, just like that. We don't know who. So, this is the thing I look upon. Yeah, this is the thing I look upon.
These are the special times we'll remember.
Norman Manley Airport, that, you know, people. Hundreds and hundreds of all different relief workers come in, you know, from all different countries, you know. And that kind of get me kind of really worried. Believe you me, Because that them thing that happen all the while, you know, where people bring a lot of shit in a country from other country and contaminate other people and have a breakout of serious diseases. So all them things we have to look on them things there as a big picture. And another one, some of them can be spy. So now at the right time. So there's a lot of things that will go on. And it cannot get me really jumpy. Yeah, man. Cannot get me really jumpy. You see this? Yeah, man. Volunteers rolling in at the Norman Manley International Airport to help with hurricane recovery, right? Them use that, yes, but it can be other things, other mission them depend. But them just use the hurricane recovery for that. So then we get something for work on. That's how life going on. That's how the world set up. And I'm get worried. Yeah, man, because it's a lot of people is. A lot of people listen now. Hundred of people listen now from all different parts. Yo, wagwan. Yeah, man. So, I don't know, but you know, kind of shaky to me. Yeah. It don't matter what nobody ever say, kind of shake it to me. But anyway, what is to be, have to be, I say it go. What can we do? We just watch the space and see what go on. We just watch the space. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. And that's all it is. So we out and running, out and gunning. Big up each and every one we pass through. Pan the chat. Yeah, man. The Sticky Stocky Sweet TV. Same speed. Keith Gargan. And the ride. So we out.
A big sound up here, big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon I'm a Gideon. The Gideon I'm a Gideon. The Gideon I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon I'm a Gideon. The Gideon I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not devil philosophy. Not until level for man's skin is of no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war done in 1935.
On Sticky Stocky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not